Because we want to protect our asses from crybabies, salty bitches, and lawsuits, we want to remind you this show is rated M for mature individuals only. That means if you're easily offended by graphic language, griefers, or full frontal nudity, please disconnect now and get the fuck out. Thank you, Mario, but the good podcast is in another castle. I know you want this body, but you just can't have it.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Remove From Play, the show where we remove ourselves from the culture and hobby we love to discuss. And what is that culture and hobby?
Video games.
Minority rights. November 1st, 2016. This is episode 169.
The real 169.
Yeah, this is the second most sexy show we've ever done. The first one was episode 69. Now
I feel like we've been saying 169 for the past 8 weeks.
No.
No, you sure?
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing the real 169 for forever. Maybe it's the real 167. It's one of the two.
You just got 69 on mine.
I do.
This is the second most sexiest show we're ever gonna do, and then the third most will be 269.
Ooh, 230.69.
Yeah.
230.69. I want people to realize what I just said. That number doesn't make
Well, hey,
sense.
that could be 230.69. That could be 2,369 maybe. Maybe that's what you were trying to say.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. I was trying to give you some credit.
It's cool.
Well, eventually we'll get to that many shows.
Eventually.
When we're in our 80s.
When we're in our 80s.
Don't mind us all looking at our phones. Normally we look at tablets, but we're having technical issues.
It's called I didn't charge the one tablet, and the other one isn't fucking working. So that's it. We could go back to the paper, but everyone voted for their phones, it seems like.
It's gremlins.
Yeah, I like my phone. It's nice, it's small. Just like some of the dicks I handle.
Oh, there we go. Wish I had the soundboard working again.
Why didn't your soundboard work?
Because I had to reformat my computer, and I emailed the recovery code to the guy who invented that soundboard, but I didn't get an email back, so I have to email it again.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. But we're back with more video game goodness as always. Joining us this week, we have Crazy Peppers. I'm calling you Peppers now.
It's Sergeant Peppers.
No, it's Crazy Peppers. Hello, Crazy Peppers. How you doing? What have you been playing lately?
Oh, I've been playing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly with this body.
Yeah. And
I've been playing World of Warcraft, Monster Hunter. Let's see, Gears of War 4.
Yeah. Did you actually get Titanfall 2 yet?
No, I haven't.
I haven't gotten it either.
I was waiting for you to tell me how it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it eventually. But now that Call of Duty's coming out too, man.
Yeah.
This is the time, man.
Playing Call of Duty.
The gaming wallet is getting hit so hard.
I've been playing. Also, I've been playing.
If you want them all.
Civ 6.
I've never been a Civilization player, man. I don't want to play that game. I don't. It's a cool game, but it's not my cup of tea, man.
You know what? I like Civilization when other people bought it for me and I played it. You know what I mean? Like. I just never went to picking one up and buying it myself and being like, let me put it in. Because, mind you, the last game, well, not the last game, but a while back I had an issue where I bought, I forgot which one I bought. And it was an issue with the game where, the screen didn't match my TV screen, so I was trying to fix the graphics, but you couldn't read nothing because everything was fuzzy. So you could only take really good guesses. And then I fucked up and I took the wrong guess. And so it made the screen all messed up, and I was like, well, this ain't working. I tried to uninstall it and then reinstall it, but then it came back with the same settings, and I was like, you know what, I'm good.
I'm good.
This game wasn't meant for me.
Wasn't meant for you.
That's the $20.
Yeah, Civilization's always been a cool game. It's just, I'm not really into it. If I want to play a board game, okay, maybe it's not a board game, but if I want to play a board game type game, I play a board game type game, But it's a good game, though. Don't get me wrong. Civilization's always been great. Sid Meier, he's been a great developer. Does he even still make those, or is his name just on it at this point?
Probably. Probably.
I still think he has some like influence over the creation process.
Yeah, he's got to. His name's on it, right? He's still at the studio technically. I know he does the supervising
George
lead
Lucas'
roles.
name is on a lot of things.
Not anymore. Oh, he lost that cash cow. But he got Disney stock, so he made out in the end.
He made out real good, like a fat sheep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
fat sheeps. Speaking of fat sheeps, you know what else is fat? Not my death count in Smite.
Oh.
Because that's all I play.
Yeah.
Maybe Dark Souls. I was actually playing Dark Souls again.
You get the DLC?
I am really probably going to get the DLC.
I want to get the DLC, but I'm still trying to find it.
You can't afford anything.
The deal, you know what? Like,
You know how I've been buying stuff?
ah,
I've been going to Best Buy, using my Best Buy credit card to buy like Steam Bucks and Origin Bucks.
ouch. Okay, man.
Wait, you're still
Okay.
spending money though. It's the same amount you would be spending, isn't it?
Yeah, but I only have to pay like $25 the following month instead of like $120.
This man is a spender, yo.
I guess so.
You want a night out in the town, you take crazy peepers with you.
Indeed.
They'll take you all everywhere.
But don't give him salty ramen.
Salty ramen.
You know what? I'm actually happy we didn't go to Sato's. I'm actually happy we went to
Catfish, dog. Catfish.
Yeah.
For anyone who does not know what we're talking about, we went out to eat and we got catfish pull boys, so they were good.
Yeah, they were really good.
And
Except,
shrimp.
yeah, this motherfucker didn't want to be.
He got that shrimp.
Yeah.
He got that bubblegum
6
shrimp.
people went, and only one of us got shrimp. This guy.
That guy.
I know what catfish tastes like. I want shrimp.
Should have got some catfish, yo.
Well, I don't care. The place like took forever.
They did take forever. Long wait times. Be aware.
Be aware. Be aware.
But Smite. I love Smite.
And then their free bread was just like, oh yeah, we just go to the restaurants in the neighborhood and take all their leftover bread and just put it in one basket.
Yeah, they definitely do that because you get a variety of bread. Man, gaming and food. That's the life, you know? Gaming and food.
No,
Gaming
'cause
food, yes.
Gaming
That-
that's
food.
how you become a fat guy.
Well, you know they happy shit. I ain't complaining.
I'm happy.
He happy.
I'm happy.
Our host is a really happy guy.
I gotta
Mhm.
mention food now. My stomach's rumbling. I hate you guys.
Oh, that's cool. Welcome to the club.
I myself,
Have no job. I don't eat.
I do not have those things. I myself am playing Gears of War 4, of course. Just playing
You don't
hard
play
work.
with me.
I have not played with you more with you. No, I have not.
You
That
don't
is
play
true.
with me either.
And I've been playing. I finally finished up the Rocket Drama up in Rock Band 4 Rivals expansion.
Oh, I forgot you got that.
Yeah, and that's it's a cute thing. I don't think there's just a bug in the way. You can saw it on the camera. Sorry. It's a cute little thing. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it's a very tough sell to actually buy that expansion. Like you really have to be into the rivals aspect of it, where you're making a team of players and you're making a band. You're facing other bands online in that leaderboard system. That really is the big sell to this. Like those other like single player.
Let's
stuff
do it.
is
The
not
Scrum
interesting.
Postal Workers. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually the ones that I used when I did my rock drama. The Disgruntled Postal Workers had an extremely cool documentary done about them. So, but that expansion's honestly a tough fucking sell. I hate to say it, especially because I just found out you only
get it for the
you can still get but you can still buy the songs individually if you want to. They didn't lock them out. They just got them. You just got them for free if you pre-ordered. Shit. I don't really think it's worth it. I really don't. You had to be really into that competitive stuff to do it. If you're just people who are just getting together with your buddies to play the things and you just want to buy songs, you didn't really need rivals for that. So, and I don't know why they're doing it like that, but this is how it's gonna be because they said this is gonna be the last Rock Band. They're just gonna be adding on to it. So when they add on when they bring back the keyboard, that's when I think it'll be cool.
Oh, come on. You know they're going to make a Rock Band VR.
They are.
Was the guitar good, though?
They are making Rock Band
Or
VR.
was it
Really?
like the standard guitar?
Yeah, you're a couple years behind there, Pat.
Oh,
He made a joke but didn't know he actually was real.
And you don't have a soundboard to fuck with me, so you.
Yeah, I don't. I could do my own sound effects.
Wait, but how was the guitar, though, for Rock
I'm like
Band
a turtle
Rivals?
getting head.
So yeah, the new instrument. So I've only used the new guitar instrument. I did not try the new drums or the new mic, although I did actually. Do I still have that right here? I already used this code, so if you guys are geniuses, but I'll get in the new mic soon in the mail. The new guitars, it's a new guitar. It feels pretty much the same to me. The strum is slightly rougher, so I like that though because then it lasts a little longer. But other than that, it feels the same. It's pretty much cosmetics that are the big benefits from it. Just having those cosmetic differences. I think the new company is going to do a fine job making the instruments. They're plastic instruments. I don't think Mad Catz had a monopoly on that at all. Plus, the Rock Band people already know what they kind of want from those things, and they were able to work with the new manufacturer to design those things pretty well. One cosmetic thing I do like about it, though, is that I don't know what this part's called. I'm going to call it the head of the guitar, when real guitars, you know how you get that head where you do the tuning? On the plastic, on the Rock Band new ones, they made that bigger, so it makes it feel more like a real guitar slightly, because the other ones are pretty small. Especially when you have the bass that I have, and you compare that to that, it was like super tiny. So I like that they made that a little bigger.
Complaining he had a tiny head.
Yeah.
It was so tiny he couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah. So right now my theory is don't get rivals unless you really want the rival thing, because it's the rival feature where you team up with people online and make a band and you compete with in score challenges and stuff like that.
Or
So,
you need a guitar. It comes with a
unfortunately,
guitar,
right? You can't buy just the guitar, so you've got to buy it to get the guitar. So there you go. If you need a guitar,
If you need a guitar,
Everybody
go
needs
buy
a
it.
guitar.
that's true. You
Everybody
can't
does
just
need
buy
a
the
guitar.
guitar, and you can't just buy the game either. So no, you could buy the digital and do it that way. You don't if you didn't want to buy a physical disc.
Yeah, digital.
Yeah. Well, it is digital no matter what, because when you get the disc, it's just Rock Band 4, and it gives you a code for the expansion.
Oh,
So even when you're buying the Rock Band Rival disc, it's not actually a disc; it's just Rock Band 4, and then they give you a code. So it's always digital technically. That's the funny part. You're right. You're just buying it for the guitar at that point. Then, so if you need a new guitar, there you go. That's good for that. And then you'll get Rivals for guess for free. Although you're paying a little bit more you would want for just a guitar, but whatever. Whatevs.
Why can't just everyone follow the Smite? Pay $20, get everything, buy cosmetics.
Why not? I don't know. It
Not
doesn't work for every
everybody's
genre, man.
mythology.
I
Does
know.
not work
I'm
for every genre, but
I was
it
just
does work for
segueing
that.
back to Smite because I love Smite.
Yeah.
I played it every day except today. Except today. I didn't want to play it today. I called off today and I wanted to just enjoy myself. So I went back to sleep. And I'm
Sleeping's
not
always
mad
good.
about
Sleeping's always good.
that. Mm-hmm.
Sleeping's always good in the hood.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. So let's get to some little bits before we move straight into some news here. Some little topics here. The first thing here, I know Crazy Peepers. Apparently this is old news now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Blizzard Voice is available now.
Yeah, so
It's like team chat.
yeah, it's so I'm actually glad though that Blizzard has their own now. Because at this point, people don't want to keep running multiple programs, so just have voice and stuff integrated in nowadays in all of your clients. Heck, if I've got to have, pretty much all your shit installed on my computer, might as well just throw in voice chat at it while you're at it.
Yeah, because I used to use TeamSpeak with some friends when I used to play League. And it was so annoying having to switch from one to the other because you got to, if you miss something.
Ventrilo, you got TeamSpeak.
Yeah,
Mumble, you got
they're just too
Discord.
much. And you're just like, all right, what's a good one? You got to use whatever your friends are using.
Yeah,
But
pretty
then
much.
if they change
Everyone
their
has
password
preference.
but forget to tell you, then you're like, what am I doing here?
Exactly. And then there's Skype as well. You could debate Skype as one.
You could, yeah, Skype. There's so many.
The only
better-
thing about Discord is it's technically the best in terms of being lightweight and working well and having high quality. But that doesn't matter if your friends aren't there. You know what I mean?
But you gotta have friends. No,
I've
Skype.
always liked Ventrilo. I guess I'm classic. I'm a classic guy.
I was a vent guy, but it's like new guild I'm in. They're all about Mumble.
TeamSpeak
Fuck
stole
that
my
Mumble.
TeamSpeak stole my sherry.
Yeah, fuck that mumble though. Fuck that. That was always dumb. At least TeamSpeak I respected a little bit.
TeamSpeak had passwords and stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about the Blizzard Voice, it's like if you're doing a pug or something, or just grouping with randoms, it's like, hey, I can actually communicate now instead of trying to type this long ass. Look behind you, you fucking scrub piece of shit.
Look behind you. You're drawing aggro, you motherfucker.
It's like now I could actually get in a voice chat and actually just tell them to their fucking ear. It's like, you fucking suck balls! Get the fuck off the game! GTFO, bitch!
You know what?
Exactly.
I scream that at people all the time, and but I put myself in the party though. Like when I'm playing online and I play by myself, I put myself in the party purposely, because I know if I was in the chat for real, I'd still say the same stuff I say. which is uninstall your game. You don't know what you're doing.
Install your game.
But that's only when you're just like running into the base and dying. That's what I feel like. I've only, like out of all the months I played Smite, I've only ran into 3 matches where people literally killed themselves. Like, and they just like ran up and like fed, like a mofo. They didn't fight the enemy. They just ran up and let the enemy kill. There's only 3 times I ran into that, and it's been in like the past month and a half. So I don't know what happened here.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I didn't have that issue at all before then.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. And then no one has headsets, apparently,
no.
on Xbox Live. So it's like even, and I've tried it too. Like there have been times where I didn't start a party and I was just like trying to talk to people to see if they listen. Like, hey man, you could be doing this. No, silence. And then the funny thing is they shuffle their feet or like they make some noise and you see their mic moving. You're like, I know you hear me, motherfucker.
Because they don't have push to talk, they just go.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Got to myself.
Because they're too lazy to have a push the button thing, you know.
Some people.
Our Andrew Brown in the chat just says, "Go tell them to fuck themselves."
Yes.
I just want to say I just want to say his name, just so he knows. Just so he knows.
Shout out, Andrew.
Thank you.
Fix my car seat cover next time.
Next little bite here. Red Dead Redemption 2 was announced. I know that right when we did our show 2 weeks ago, we said that there was rumors that they're going to announce something because they had those teaser photos they've released, and then they did the trailer and announced it. So did you guys see the trailer?
Yeah.
It was kind of a no information trailer, but it looked good, right? It looked pretty.
I mean, I called this shit way back when Rockstar first announced that they were going to be having a new game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one
I
of
was
those.
like, it's either Red Dead Redemption 2 or it's going to be that table tennis.
It's always table tennis. They only do table tennis when it's a new engine. Don't you know this? Like, oh, we got to figure out our new engine. Let's just do table tennis again.
It's all about table tennis, guys.
That's how we got GTA 5, man. Oh, no, GTA 4,
It's
was
just
it?
a random thing. It's like names under like Rockstar. You got like all the Grand Theft Autos. You got Red Dead. Like all these actiony games that are like violence and blood and gore, and then table tennis.
Good old table tennis.
And then
When I
Rockstar Energy Drink sponsors all around the arena.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh, they don't have no females. They're misogynist." No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't like that at all. I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, but, the trailer was just,
Yeah.
hey, this is a game that's going to exist, and it looks pretty at least.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for next year or
I
in a
just want
couple
Red Dead
months.
Online and like have like the whole games.
I'm going to assume they're going to do that since they did that for GTA,
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine making your own literally Western gang and rolling up online and, oh God, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be fucking crazy just like it is on, well, GTA Online's already fucking nuts, so can you, and the action will be appropriate because it will be the Wild West.
Cowboys and Indians all day.
You know what I mean?
I just want them to do like allow you guys to like do tattoos or stuff or like make alterations to your person to, like since you're part of a gang like in
Be an
Ridiculous
Indian.
6 be the left eye gang. You gotta scoop out your eye.
Gotta scoop out
We
Jack.
got bad depth of field vision. We can't shoot for shit.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I like that. If the more you can customize, that'd be cool. I
Running
assume
around
they
on-
would do that.
Running around on horses though, just chasing people. That's what be insane. Cause you figure you got
How
people who
messed up
can't
would
drive
that
cars,
be? If you
and
could
they
la-
just run their horses into each other.
How messed up would it be? Just there's 4 of you, just get like lasso one guy online, lasso all the other body parts, all run your horses in different directions.
They probably wouldn't do
Just
that.
pull the
because
guys apart.
as cool as that sounds, they probably wouldn't do that because it'd probably be too much work for them, and they're probably expecting everyone to shoot each other. Now let's be
Yeah.
real. They're probably expecting you to just bust a cap in people.
Dude,
Bust caps
do
all
a
day.
code, summon a tank, and shoot all the
Mhm.
horses with your tank.
Attack helicopters, fly through the air, bombarding you.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Have a little cameo by Dak Brown, get the DeLorean.
Get the DeLorean out. Fucking
It's
bring
like,
back,
this
bring
is a
Trevor!
science experiment.
they
I need to
should-
take
they
over
should-
the train.
Yo, they
There's
should
the
cross-
code right there,
Yo,
weather
they should bring
experiment.
Trevor back from GTA.
Oh.
Why not? They'll find a way.
Oh, I love Trevor.
Just bring
They'll
him
be like
back
his
in time.
great ancestor or something.
His great ancestor from the rest. Trevor, still fucking chicks and dudes.
Oh, you said Trevor. I thought you said Tremors. I like that movie.
I like that movie too, but I like Trevor more.
It'd be cool to like go into a certain area there's like graboids.
Now we're all just speculating.
What?
Yeah.
Battlefield had a fucking megalodon.
I guess, yeah. I guess that's
Yeah,
Why can't they? GTA have a little random area that has graboids.
because it's
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
true. It's Red Dead Redemption. But me, myself, I just want to wait for the next trailer where they show off the story stuff. 'Cause they always do that. They do the teaser, and then they do like the story one, and then they do like a gameplay one and stuff like that. So when we see that, I'll be more happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Moving on to our next little bite. Oh, I know Chris people wants to talk about this one too.
Yeah, it's all about legacy servers.
Blizzard says there will be no legacy server info at BlizzCon.
Aww.
I don't know what that means, so enlighten us crazy peepers.
Okay, so there was a private server, very big, like crowdfunded, whatnot.
We want to play vanilla.
Australius, like they did vanilla. I believe they did BC and Wrath as well, like private servers that
Mhm.
everyone loved because, yeah, they want to play the game when it was actually hard and not pretty much kind of like attuned to casuals.
Mm-hmm.
And Blizzard got wind of it. They shut them down.
Yeah.
Had actually got to a point where they had the members like fly out to their Blizzard HQ and like actually had a meeting with them, and everyone had high hopes that maybe like maybe they're gonna get them on board and like talk to them and actually bring back a legacy server type thing.
No, they broke their legs. No, I'm kidding. They didn't do that. But
no.
would have been funny. Actually, I would have thought it'd been real funny if they broke their legs. We brought you here to say you're taking our money away. Ah!
You know, Blizzard really confuses me because, like, they make good games, but at the same time,
They shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, you know what I
You know,
mean? It's
they
like,
came out and said
it's like
they swear that their statistics show that truly a lot of people wouldn't want a vanilla. But how many people were on that private one?
Oh, at least 1 million.
A million? No, not a million. Get the fuck out of here.
All right,
Wasn't like 5,000 to 10,000, something like that.
it was a lot. It was a big number. It
Yeah,
was
but
a-
they swear that people
'Cause I know
would
that
truly
they
not be
gotta-
interested in that.
I know there was a petition for legacy servers, and I know they got at least 250,000 like signatures on that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But so after the meeting, everything like information just like died down, and apparently there's a big rumor that the people behind the private server are all like, if Blizzard doesn't announce legacy servers at BlizzCon, then we are gonna take it upon ourselves to bring back our private server, and there's a rumor that they're gonna move their private servers to Russia, where Blizzard can't take any legal action against them, like they did when they were in, I believe
know
they were in
what?
like France or Paris.
I feel like, you know what, truthfully, I feel like this. If you got all that energy to create your own servers and stuff, rather than go and bother Blizzard, I feel like at that point you should just go, you know what, we're going to do something better than Blizzard, and then go fuck them all in the ass.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, like, it seems like such a hassle to have to go and make new servers in another country, because you got to watch out for the laws.
It
And
all
even
comes
then-
down. It all comes down to copyright. Because that's
Mhm.
where. Because
Copyright
where
is-
do we
oh.
want to? Where do we want to designate as private servers? Because obviously it's against. I think it's no brainer. It is against copyright. But there's a weird thing. It's like, it's old code that doesn't exist anymore. So will you tell me every time that Blizzard does a patch update that now the past code is still under the same copyright as like the new code? Like it gets really like, I would really like to talk to a lawyer. Like, how does evolving code and evolving MMOs and evolving games, how is that, has every version of it ever happened? Because sometimes games get changed daily. MMO. So what? So now it's like, can I not copy the way it was the day before because it's more newer to the new one, but I can't go back and go all the way back either? So then at what point is it okay? At what point is it, from my knowledge, it wouldn't be okay at all, because at one point that was a game that was sold. But now it's not a game that's sold. That's not active code anymore. Like, how does copyright law cover that? That's what I would love to know.
I feel like one of the big issues that we do have with a lot of, actually, not just the game community, but like licensing in general, it's just copyright. Like, when does it end? You know, like, is it 20 years later, 30 years later? Is the person who created it dead, and then it just goes up? Because you know what I mean?
Well, you
feel
can
like
thank Disney for that. It used to be 80 years, and then Disney got it extended, those bastards, because they didn't want to lose Mickey Mouse, those motherfuckers.
But you know what, though? I just feel it's so stupid, because it's just like, at what point do you really go, okay, we can't earn no money from this, we should just leave it be?
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that
Yeah.
like a lot of people just sit on their stuff and they never do anything with it,
Konami.
just because. Yeah, because they don't want to. Because they want to retain the rights, but they don't want to. One day they might go back to it. You know
But
what I
they
mean,
don't do nothing with it.
I miss the old way copyright used to be. Like, a lot of things used to be like 80 years. That's how it used to be before Disney did that lawsuit all those years ago. And then it's like, Man, 80 years seemed pretty good to me because by then I'm pretty sure you're not either you're not gonna make any more money off of it, and it should be for everyone. It should be public domain by then, you know. But I don't know. But code is always treated differently, you know. It's just weird. I just wish we could get someone on for that because I feel there's obviously a need. If Blizzard should just fucking do it and then make the money themselves. Just do it.
Like if people are gonna go out of their way to play something like and you don't like it because they're using your thing and it's like then just appeal to the demographic and just make private servers or legacy servers. Jeez.
Yeah, and then if you
want to, if you want the people back, then make something that'll bring them back.
Would you pay it? But would you pay another monthly fee for legacy access, or would you just want to encompass what you currently pay for?
Since I'm going to be taking time from playing the other MMO, I'm pretty sure it should just be added to, like, just one subscription for both.
So you just up the subscription money and then say, hey, everyone, how's a new feature? You can now play Legacy. And they do that across the board. Would you be fine with that, you think?
Yeah.
Or you think the general community be fine with that? Even
I
people who do not want to play the vanilla, but they're going to have to pay more?
If you're not going to want to play the vanilla, then you don't have to add that to your subscription.
All right, so you do want them to add. That's what I'm saying. So you want it to be added on if you do it, so you would go up. Okay.
I'm saying, like, it shouldn't be that much where it's like you're paying double the subscription. Like, it should be...
How much is a WoW subscription? Let's go monthly right now.
It's like $15 a month. 15?
All right, so if it was an additional 15 to then get Legacy access, would you do that? So you're paying 30 a month?
No, I feel like it should be between, I want to say 5 and 10.
Why?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Because you're paying the subscription really for the current one that's out. But if you're going to be playing the Legacy, you're taking time away, like, pretty much you're dividing your time between 2 new games now.
So then why don't you, would you rather them do it than, like, there's another subscription for this separately? So instead of just adding on to your existing, you'd have to just pay another subscription and then choose which one you want to pay for. That was my original question. So would you rather pay 15 just Legacy access and then not have access to anything else, or pay the 20, whatever it is, 15 now, and then an additional 15 to have both? It'd just be 2 separate subscriptions instead of an add-on. So you know what I'm saying? Because that's where it gets different. Because if you just increase the general subscription and you get this feature, there are people who are going to be pissed because they're not even probably going to use it. But then there'll be people who will be happy. But then you won't play the other game. So it's like, you know what I mean? How do you approach that? And they have to charge something because they're going to devote server rack space, and it's going to cost something to run it, you know? So it's an interesting business model decision. Like I would just say, if you want Legacy access, additional $5 on your monthly fee just to have access to it. And they should just figure out a way to get it cheaper than additional 15, because that way it will just be like an added feature. You know what I mean? That's what I would do.
Because a lot of times it's like,
but I don't know if $5 is enough to cover that extra feature. That's the thing.
Like I already know people that are already like they've already kind of burned through the content of this expansion, where it's like they're already exalted with all the reps, and like they don't have anything to do. So it's like give them something else to do. It's like let them play on a vanilla server for a little while until friggin' Trial of Valor comes out or Nighthold comes out, which Nighthold doesn't come out till like January, so it's like they have time.
I would think the same way. You just add $5 if you want in. $5. It's like it's just like a little club. You want to come in, pay a little bit of money, just a little bit, not too much. We don't want to break your pockets.
The way I like it, just give them the option. I could pay the 15 for the current WoW, or just go back to old WoW and pay another monthly fee for that. I'm fine with that. And I don't even think it needs to be cheaper. Like, just give me that option. That's the way I would want it. Although I think the smart thing would do is just make it like $5 and just add it on. But that's not the way I want it. I want it to be separate. That way I can just choose. I can play old or new WoW. There you go. That's the way I would want it for me. But I don't think that's the best way to do it.
Also, a lot of people want it where it's like bring out a couple servers, have it all vanilla, and then like after so many months or so, like turn it into a Burning Crusade, and then bring out a couple more vanilla servers, and then like so on and so forth. Like vanilla will turn Burning Crusade will turn into Wrath.
Oh Jesus, that sounds like a lot of work. Can't you just have vanilla?
Yeah. That does sound like a lot of work.
Can't you just be like choose vanilla or choose Burning Crusade? There you go.
Or do that.
I don't know, man. Because then you're talking about literally running 2 versions of a game, growing it. Now they got to do work. Oh no, they don't have to do work. No, they probably didn't save any of that shit though. Like, you think they saved like everything they ever did? Like, all right, this week we did this patch to this game, so we got to make sure we do it in the same
vanilla,
line.
like they pretty much redid all of Azeroth, so it's like they'd probably do more work for that, just to bring back the old like maps and like.
They've got to have some
zones.
backups, I hope.
Yeah.
It's a reasonably modern game.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Burning Crusade, you go to Outland, the level like from 60 to 70, so Burning Crusade's still there.
Mm-hmm. It is still there. It's
Wrath's still there. You know.
It's all still there.
They didn't redo.
So they should just do
Northern.
vanilla. It should just be vanilla without adding Burning Crusade. That's what I say. Or just cut it off at Burning Crusade. 'Cause that's where I feel like that's the line. It's like at Burning Crusade is where it was. It's Burning Crusade or past. Anything after that, it's like it just encompasses in the new game at that point. That's the way I feel about it, at least.
I think I would prefer Burning Crusade to Wrath. I like that one. That's the one where I actually rated the most.
And I think most people would
Experience the game.
agree with you. I think that's what most people would say as well.
It's like it was the first introduction to flying mounts, and that was like the Nether Wing. Like the rep grinding for the Nether Wing.
Oh, I didn't like rep grinding, but rep grinding was cool, though.
And then it's like they brought on the Sunwell Plateau, where it was like a group effort to like open up the instance, like kind of like the Gates of Ankh-Uraj. It was interesting.
Bless you.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to acknowledge that. That's why I turn away from the mic. Jeez.
Oh, whoops. Bless you.
You're not supposed to say that. You're just supposed to go about it and ignore it.
Like that guest host?
Yeah, I like that.
See,
Just
this
ignore
is why
it.
you're
Just
not
like
going to get promoted.
Oh, I thought it was just because I'm black.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's. I guess let's move on to news of the week then.
It's time for gaming news.
Alrighty then, our first news item, the big one.
Oh,
Since we weren't here last week, so it's still big for us.
It's late, but it's here. The Nintendo Switch has arrived. Nintendo provided the first glimpse of its new home gaming system and revealed that it's called the Nintendo Switch. In addition to providing single-player and multiplayer thrills at home, the Nintendo Switch system also enables gamers to play the same title wherever, whenever, and with whomever they choose. The mobility of a handheld is now added to the power of a home gaming system to enable unprecedented new video game playstyles.
Unprecedented.
Play on an airplane.
I fucking love it.
Play
When
on
I'm
an
bored
airplane.
and I gotta go to a party I don't want to, I'm gonna go and bring my Nintendo Switch along. So that way I can play Mario and show everyone how good I am at it, even though I hate Mario.
When you're tired of playing basketball on the courts, pull out your Switch, play basketball at basketball court.
I will say that trailer was like, here's a bunch of rich white people doing things. I mean, no, very attractive and rich white people doing things with the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a thing for sure.
So yeah, when I'm playing a video game, I'm definitely like focused on what's going on outside my window, if looking for house parties on roofs. Like,
Hey,
that's what I do.
You know what? It's all cool because I can just take the Switch with me whenever I gotta go take a shit.
Indeed.
Greatest idea ever.
No,
You got your
worst
fight-
idea ever.
you're fighting-
That's how hemorrhoids are made. Because you're going to be sitting on that toilet seat for an extended period of time than you need to
Whoops. Sorry about that. Whoops.
be. What are you doing?
They see that they now see what's in the stew. Okay, but anyways.
How are we going to get the copyright? Nintendo going to pull the video down.
No, that I can probably do a picture. We'll have a picture.
Everyone can do a picture.
I could probably do a picture and we'll be fine. So anyways,
It's
that's
me.
the picture what it looks like.
No, you can't.
All right, so Nintendo Switch. I think that this is a great thing that they are doing because what is the strongest part of Nintendo? Their portables. So now they can have a platform that now has a traditional control scheme finally, and you could debate that this is more traditional than they ever had been in a long time.
Wee!
And they can design games that could be for the Go. All their best games that normally were designed on the Go will now be there on the console as well. So now they can unify all their best teams together, making the same type of great, awesome games. And along with the traditional control scheme now, we can finally, possibly, maybe get third-party support on Nintendo consoles.
But Mister, what about battery life?
Yeah, that's there are some things we need to find out about, of course. Like, we got to see about battery life and all that stuff. Because although I highly think Nintendo wouldn't get into this if they didn't get their battery life good. They've always been caring so much about battery life. I don't see why they messed that up this time around.
I
So,
feel that
yeah.
battery life should be 4 hours. Because if you're playing any longer than 4 hours, all right, you're bored. Go find a hoe or something. All right? I
don't need a hoe. I
I
got a
feel like at
Switch.
4 hours, you know what I mean? Like if you're playing more than 4 hours, get up and go outside and do something, all right? Go play Pokemon Go.
There you go.
Go play Pokemon Go.
Maybe they'll make a Pokemon Go game for this. They'll have to add 3G or something to it, or 4G LTE. But
Yeah, I am interested in how they're gonna do the like the multiplayer experience, how they showed that the two people were playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it like a close range Bluetooth that they can connect with one another?
You're talking about the basketball and the 2-on-2?
I'm interested how they do.
I think he was more talking about like how we saw the esports players all playing Splatoon with their goes.
That's another thing too.
They all have their own screen. So I think that's what he was bringing up. Are they going to connect with, wirelessly to each other? Are they going to have an internet connection like 4G LTE? Who knows? We'll see. My theory about that is that Well, first let me finish up what I think about it. So yeah, overall the console's great. I think the little slider things are not the best, but for going on the go, that'll be fine. I'll have a pro controller at home. That'll be fine. The big question I want to know in regards to the controller, though, will you guys be a person who buys 4 pro controllers, or you'll use the pro controller and make everyone use the bitch controllers? That's what I want to know. What do you got? What are you guys gonna use the pro?
That's
controller?
why it's called the Switch. You gotta take turns switching between the controllers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's my
I
only.
get used to all of them.
And then when you slide those in, do they connect with a metal connection so they're no longer wireless, or do they become wired? Like I want to know stuff like that.
Wireless.
But yeah, so overall this is a great, and they're going to be using NVIDIA technology actually, so they're going to have a Tegra chip in these things, a customized Tegra chip. So this thing could have some decent power. Now I always thought the NVIDIA Shield tablet and the NVIDIA Shield, they were pretty decent handhelds and very powerful devices. And you can even have the Shield box too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is good for Nintendo, finally being on some type of new type of architecture that could really utilize the portable graphics power that they're going to be aiming for. So that'll be really good and really cool. The one drawback to that, I think, though, is they already announced pretty much that it doesn't play 3DS games. So I wouldn't be surprised if it actually doesn't play Wii U games. Now they might do like
Wii U Virtual Cons.
They might do like
virtual
2.5 versions of those games, because in those trailers that pretty much looked like Wii U games. Although that Mario Kart had like people have like dissected it and said that there's no Boo power up or anything like that. So they're thinking there might be something new, but. Then we might see that, and then from there, obviously, we'll have the new Legend of Zelda.
You also had the Skyrim.
Mm-hmm. And now that moves me on to the next couple things that we need to know going forward. The concept is great, and I like the idea that maybe by going to traditional control scheme, we can get third-party developers back on. Although you could debate that no one really wants that from Nintendo consoles at this point. They're far past that day, but it would be nice that if a Nintendo console was so powerful that it wouldn't need to be my companion console anymore. It could be my main one, At least get a good couple AAA titles here and there,
Without microtransactions. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Well, Nintendo does do it the most fair, I'll say, because they were late to the game, so they were like, let's not do what the people did to mess up. So I have hope there. But then it just leads into, so that's my whole thoughts about it in general before we lead into our thoughts. So what do you guys think in general about it?
I'm excited.
I am going to wait until I see what games come out for it before I pick one up. But I'll probably pick one up.
All I need to see is Monster Hunter. It's like instant buy for me.
Oh, thank God. And I get a traditional controller too. Oh, Monster Hunter, please come to this console.
I wouldn't, you know what? I need to see Super Smash Brothers on there, and then I'll be like, okay, this is worth it.
Hey.
All they need to do is just bring it back from the Wii to the Switch. They really actually should probably go like Wii U Virtual Console and stuff on there.
I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's just they're not gonna play the discs obviously or anything. It would be all digital. It would be all virtual console stuff.
But at least make it, because you have such a good game market from the Wii U. Well, maybe not the best, but you have it decent enough where you could just go. And if you take the time to bring out some of the games that help push the Wii U sales over to the Switch, I think you'll be fine. Like Splatoon is probably coming. Yeah, They said, you don't gotta make a new Smash Brothers. Just bring back the old ones. Give us some more characters.
Yeah, that's where
like
I think it's gonna be like those 2.5 versions.
Just keep it going.
I would like some tweaks done to like Splatoon, add some more variety.
Yeah, that's where I think the whole Wii U version 2.5 versions of these games come into play. That's kind of what I was saying. I think that's going to happen as well. So.
They're smart. They're playing good so far. So keep it up, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Of course, I had never heard of like Splatoon like competitive, like where it's like big arena.
We don't talk about that.
What do you mean?
We don't talk about that.
They had those whole tournaments.
Talk about that.
Remember they had all those whole huge tournaments and circuits and everything. That's why they showed competitive esports players in their trailer, because it had a whole pro circuit. Remember?
No.
Yeah, no one remembered.
Yeah, no
It's
one remembers
Nintendo. It's a family console.
Yeah. So I guess that'll lead into our next part of this. Is so what do we need to know next, really, to make sure this thing succeeded? They did come out and say it's a 720p. This is what we know so far. It's 720p screen. They did not confirm if it's touch yet. So do you guys think this? What do we need to know from this thing to make sure it's successful? One, here's what I say. One, the battery life's got to be good. Two, I do think it should be a touchscreen, just to
because
have
they've
the
been
option
spoiled by
just so
touchscreens?
it can have an option of doing that. I don't think the games would benefit from it, but just having it being a touchscreen and a modern touchscreen, not like a pressure sensitive one like on the 3DS, would be really, really nice.
It's gonna definitely have amiibo support. They said that.
It's gonna have to have NFC,
They better have
NFC
amiibo
for
support.
sure.
All those people who bought amiibos, shit, are gonna be fucking flipping monkey barrels. They
Yeah.
can't use their amiibos. What you mean I can't have my Super Smash Brothers cockfight?
And the next would be come down to the other thing I want to know is will they have SKUs of it? Because being on the go and being like on NVIDIA technology, they potentially could have 4G LTE on these things, and I don't know every game would want to utilize that, but you know that could be something they could have. And in addition to that, another reason why I think they should do that, and that might happen, is because if you think about it, let's see, Ubisoft, EA, they have all their nice little things they call like Uplay and Origin. A lot of those have DRM built into it to call back to servers. So if they had some way for people to do that on the go so they could still implement their shitty DRM stuff. Okay, there's other benefits to Origin. Like, there are some benefits to Origin and Uplay and stuff, but that's generally why they want people to have those things.
Oh man,
Anyway.
I really want to play this game, but
But
I
I
don't
can't.
I can't. Oh, there's a McDonald's free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi.
I'm
But I'm on the
DRM
portable.
locked.
But I'm on the portable version. I can't. Why can't I play my game? So anyway, so I think that's another reason why they might have a SKUs like that. So I want to see that. And going back to the battery life thing real quick, yeah, I think about 4 hours should be good on battery. What Nintendo game are you playing for 4 hours? Like, even if you're on a plane ride,
Monster.
go for 4 hours, then plug it in, or you'll have a portable cable.
I don't even watch porn for 4 hours, right? So there's
Yeah,
no
if they
way.
can get it in 4 hours, that'd be fantastic. I even might even settle for like 2.5 hours, although that seems way too low. If we can get at least 4 hours, I'd be happy. And finally, I want to know if there's going to be any other type of controller supports. Like, are we just going to have these little nubs in the Pro, or are we going to actually have Wii remote support?
As long as it can full duration, go to White Castle and back. That's what the battery life needs to be.
Exactly.
We should
So
go
those are
like
some of the
assholes.
things I want, and some of the things I think it needs to be successful. So what do you guys think that it would need to have?
I agree with everything you said. It just needs to bring some Wii U games to the table, and even some. No, just give us that digital console. Just bring those to the table. Space.
Oh
Memory.
shit! Yeah, I didn't think
Memory.
about that.
Memory
I did-
space,
You know what?
yes.
It totally skipped my mind for a second.
Allow
I was
external hard drives to be plugged in. I agree.
Please.
I agree. Allow external hard drives to be plugged in.
No, Wii U does external hard drives.
I know. I know. That's fine. I agree. Yeah, that's fine. But I want them for sure to allow external hard drives.
I want them to actually have decent memory come with it.
Yeah, don't follow the Xbox One and Sony, all right? Give us good memory coming out the get-go. Yeah, that was a...
Oh, you know what they could do?
Almost
They
like-
announced they're going to be, it's going to be using controller. I'm sorry. It's going to be using cartridges.
Yeah, cartridges.
So what they should do, if for at least to the go, I think we should have an external hard drive for home though. So let's say it isn't on the external hard drive at home, and you're taking it in the portable version. What you can do is maybe they could have provide one of those proprietary cartridges they have, and that you could store games on that, and it could tie to the system, and then you could plug it in, and it'll be like, hey, now you have all your portable games to go. Or it'll just have a lot of internal storage. I don't know how much, but they would need a lot of internal storage though if they're going to do a lot of downloads.
Well, yeah.
'Cause they're not going to fit like 2 terabytes in that thing. Look how tiny it is.
You think? Maybe,
Yeah, I
maybe
think
maybe
that's
like a
not going to have a
terabyte.
lot of internal storage. I think they're just going to have a good amount, at least
I would go with 500.
500, and then allow external hard drives, or just if they can put in the base. See, that's the weird thing though. That's what's really good. See, that's weird because because what do you do on the go though? That's the thing. If you have downloaded games, that's the thing.
Is it going to be where it's like you can only carry so many games when you go on the go and you got to like switch them out when you're at home?
Maybe like that could be one way around it, but no matter what, the base the base should have a lot of storage built into it, or just allow external hard drives to be plugged in. And it is in the Wii U, but continue that trend. Yeah, I totally didn't even think about that. I totally forgot about that.
Okay, you're just making the base sound like it's gonna be Sega, where it's gonna have all these expansions.
Oh God. Yeah, hopefully there's not a lot of
external hard
expansions.
drive here. Friggin' Wii U backwards compatibility thing here, where it can read the disc and plug in controllers.
I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, it might happen though. They've done that before in the past, where they had some added-ons.
Yeah.
Not like they haven't been crazy like Sega, but
A GBA player underneath. Here we go.
Rumble pack.
Oh, I gotta get that Rumble pack.
Gotta get that Rumble pack. You want to feel that controller shake? You need that Rumble pack.
Oh, I dropped my fucking screen. Shit.
Oh no. What do you guys
all
think?
the extended warranties are being bought on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I think we're good though.
That's how they're gonna make all their revenue back. All the extended warranties.
It's battery, memory, games. That's all I want.
Indeed. All right, moving on to our next news item here. It's not even news item. It's more of a discussion piece, but I put it under news.
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War 4 microtransactions are terrible, but does it really matter? So there's this nice article I was reading on Tech Raptor where the guy was talking about microtransactions in AAA games and whatnot. And I was thinking of, and he was used the new Gears of War as an example. Honestly, this is a AAA game that has a clear example of where they designed. Okay, so you know how we're always saying that microtransactions aren't a bad thing, but it does put a lot onto the publisher to hopefully design the free route, not heavily skewed to too heavily promote the paid stuff. Gears of War 4, I agree with most of these people writing this article. Gears of War 4 is that issue where it's clear it's going to take a very, very long and not even like remotely fun, grindy way to unlock things free over time. Once you reach like level 20, things just get going on to a crawl plate, and they seem to heavily promote buying the cards and all this other stuff. And this is kind of the issue that they're bringing up here. That this is kind of going to start happening more and more, and but does it really matter? I'm on the side of the fence that right now it doesn't matter, because you still can do things for free, even though it's horrible and it's really takes a long time to unlock things like in Gears of War. It's still possible at some point. Now, the things where I think this is going to become an issue, the more and more we dive into it, is that the big debate is, well, the developers are doing this now just in every game, just so everyone eventually gets used to it. So when they make it like more mandatory to buy these things, that people will be so used to it that they won't complain as much when they finally make that changeover. Because that's the biggest problem with these microtransactions in these games like this. If they do not design the free route with a reasonable way of like, hey, it is reasonable to actually unlock these things. Instead of taking 2 years to unlock one fucking skin,
But
like it is in Gears of War, you know what I mean?
It's not 100% you're going to unlock it. It's going to be like, oh, better luck next time. You got duplicates of stuff you already have.
Yeah,
You know what
that's,
this sounds
that's
like?
true, yeah.
You know what that sounds like? Overwatch.
Well, at least when Overwatch,
Overwatch
it refunds you. It gives you currency so you can buy stuff.
which Gears of War does in a way too, but I agree with people in the article saying that the way the algorithms seem to be, like you're getting a lot of duplicates. And it's taking a long, long time to level up to even like be able to get more of those packages for free. Because you get them when you level up with your certain thing. You just get those like boxes for I don't forget what they're called, the crates, whatever they are in Gears of War.
The loot crates
You get
from
them.
Overwatch?
You get them crates
these days-
for when
these
you level
games-
up. But it takes so long to level up, you're never really seeing those. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They clearly, at least I'm on the side that they clearly designed it to where it takes even longer if you're going to do it the free route, and it's going to be not so advantageous.
Yeah, I wouldn't
they're
have a
sweetening the pot of the idea of paying for it.
I wouldn't have a problem with it if it was just cosmetic stuff, but there's actually like where you have the horde cards that like increases your health or your damage with certain weapons.
And the way you have to upgrade some of those cards is that you need some duplicates sometime.
Yeah.
And you always get duplicates which you don't need, and then you'll get all, you know what I mean? It's like that. I kind of agree with the articles what they're saying that it's like, kind of definitely skewed in a way where it's not benefiting the player. Like yeah, you're paying, but then that's it. Like
Yeah.
the free route is not very advantageous.
So then it's like you kind of need to buy them so that way you can get the like bounty cards, you get the increased experience at the end of matches that
Mhm.
help you level faster.
So basically, the reason I wanted to bring up this article and everything like that is, what do you guys think? Do you think that this is going to continue being an issue? Can we put this much trust in developers to not design it in a way where You know, they're gonna make
Can
the money
micro-
route seem better.
Can microtransactions just go back to being a fucking mobile thing and not on my home console?
I feel like microtransactions.
I feel like
are
there's going to
getting-
be advertisements in the game soon. You're going to have to pay to stop
Yeah.
advertisements in Gears of War 5.
Hulu is gonna start appearing in your game. You're playing and it's loading up and it's showing you an ad. You know, if you watched Black Mirror 2, and I know the people who are watching this right now,
Yeah.
the second episode of Black Mirror, when they show ads all the time and you're in the middle of your game, it's gonna happen to you. It's amazing how right on Black Mirror is. But I feel I'm on a point where literally we need to stop supporting these AAA games if they have microtransactions, because you know what? It's ridiculous to the point that not only do you have to pay $60, $65 for a game, but then to go and turn around and have to buy DLC that's not even out yet, that may or may not come out depending on how good the sales of the game are doing, or you got microtransactions which either make your game really unfair or make it really hard for you to get what you need unless you go and spend the money. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, and as long as people keep buying these games, though, nothing will change. That's why I see why it doesn't matter it doesn't matter, because as long as people keep buying it, they're supporting it. And that's the problem. People need to stop buying it. They need to go, you know what? We don't want this. Peace. But as long as they keep buying it, it won't matter. But now if they stop buying it, then it does matter, because then it makes them go, wait, why aren't people buying our game? Well, because you went from offering microtransactions that was cosmetics to offering stuff that's actually part of the game that you actually need to eventually becoming full parts of the game itself. I mean, when does it stop? Because you can't, you know, as much as we like our developers, you really can't trust them because they're not the ones at the helm of their own game. They're being told by people above what they need to get done. And sadly, that's the truth.
It is, and you know, you're right. That's probably the only way. You can probably still buy the game, but what you should do is not pay for any of the microtransactions, and then complain to them saying, "Hey, this is not fun."
That's another way.
And I'm not going to buy your product next time. That's what I would say to do.
That's what I miss. It's like Halo Reach. It's like, you want a really cool armor set? It's like, play it on like the hardest mode with these many skulls on, and get this achievement. You earn this like really sweet, awesome looking helm. It's like, oh, now I gotta buy fucking packs of cards and hope to God that it randomly pops up in this pack after I open like 50 freaking packs already.
Yeah, and I'm all for like a middle ground somewhere, because you know what? I understand developers got to make money, and game cost even more. So there's got to be
middle ground.
There's got to be a way.
DLC armor packs.
That's okay. Hang on. In Gears of War's fence, remember in 3, you had to spend like $170 to get everything if you truly wanted all the packs. So let's weigh the differences here. But anyways, I think there's a middle ground somewhere, because there's got to be a middle ground somewhere, because I don't blame them. That game development costs so much, and $60 at this point in history probably doesn't pay. They have to sell so many games still just to recoup their costs, and no one wants games to go up in price. So then what's the middle ground somewhere? That's the thing we've got to figure out someday down the line, because I cannot trust them to eventually keep this up where they're going to make the pace of the free way to go through to be fair to where I can just play the game and get things out. Because this is a trick. Because again, this is going back to AAA games. Like, there are other games that are like, I'm gonna call Triple B or something, like look at like Smite. Like, they've come up with a business model that works for their game genre, but that can't really apply to like a AAA title on a console, you know. So there's got to be a middle ground somewhere.
If the story is good, the characters are interesting, and you want to know what's happening to them in like future installments and DLC.
Because you know.
Don't make generic characters that it's like, oh, he died, I don't give a shit.
You know what, actually, and he's got a good point here. It really comes down to the games. Because truthfully, the games are just getting shittier and shittier. You know, you got the same, no offense, but you got the same white generic character, same mustache. You know what I mean? Like,
in the AAA world.
In the AAA world.
Yeah, in the AAA world, I can kind of agree that maybe things have been a little lackluster.
Look at Order
the last
1886.
You know what I mean? It's
Order 1886, that was like, everyone was excited for this game. No Man's Sky, everyone excited for this game. It's like they didn't.
Whoa, No Man's Sky was not a AAA game. That was an indie game.
Okay,
They got
Order
a lot of marketing
1886.
from Sony.
Order 1886 had the same shitty AI for its enemy as like Gearbox's Aliens, Colonial Marines. The boss fights were pretty much copy paste of one another. just reskinned a little bit, but same QuickTime event buttons in the same order. And it was like a 4-hour single player. There was nothing to it. And it disappointed people.
It's a shame because you know what?
And it did not cost $60. When they released it, they should have had it as $30.
There can be a middle ground, but it's just, truthfully, our faith in developers is just at an all-time low because they keep giving us the same generic bullcrap. And truthfully, you know, who do you blame for that? You're not giving us a product that we really want to indulge in. So the people who do buy your stuff, they got to sit there and be the targets of sadly, either your DLC or your in-game transactions. And they're the ones who suffer. And, you know, it's like, it wouldn't be that way if you made a product that people wanted, but you keep to the same old, same old. You know, no one really wants that stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this time we'll make them black. Okay, and what does that change? Nothing. You know, that black guy probably is the same exact character model that was the white guy. Same mustache in here. So what was the point? You know, it just...
That's the problem I'm having with Halo now. Like, 343, like, I feel like they're taking Halo, which was a game that part of my childhood and grew up on, and it's like, I feel like they're taking it away.
No, they're not just taking it away.
Oh, they're not taking it away. Don't worry about it.
They are fucking...
They're milking
they are fucking
You still
Halo.
have the old games. Don't give me that.
I understand I still have the old games.
Still have the old games.
No,
they're not taking nothing away.
They are fucking Halo in the ass so hard.
Like, the big build-up for Halo Guardians was Master Chief versus, what's his name, Locke?
Yeah. See, he don't even remember the dude's name.
Because it's like, I played it, beat it in like 4 hours, and I was like...
And their whole fight was like one cutscene.
Yeah,
One cutscene.
It was a cutscene.
I swear it was just... I'm pretty sure it was just one cutscene if I remember
But it's
correctly.
like all the commercials was this big build-up where it's like they're looking down at one another and they're like about to pull the trigger, and it's like, there was none of that.
Yeah, you know, you thought you were
He
going
put a stasis like grenade on and locked his armor down. It's like, no.
And then you went to go and handle the rest of the business while they just
Then
stayed there.
we fought the same fucking boss over and over. What's the final boss fight? Oh, it's three of them at the same time.
Like, can you beat 3 of me, though? And this comes down to good quality gaming. You know what I mean?
And then they're doing Skynet, freaking all the AI is taking over.
You know, like, oh, the gaming genre, they need money. Yeah, they need to make better games.
I'm afraid what they're going to do to Halo Wars too.
I was so excited. And then you know what? Like, nowadays, I'm not even excited for new games because I feel like even Titanfall too, right? I was excited for it, but after going to like Overwatch or like Battleborn, I'm just like, man, I'm just waiting for them to throw out in-game transactions, microtransactions. I'm waiting for them to throw it out. Come on, do it.
Actually, have you seen recently, a lot of people have been posting about the comparisons between Call of Duty Infinity and Halo? How they have like some of the same, like, it's weird, like the background loading screens and whatnot, or like pictures of what's going on in game. It actually has like the same stuff. Like the Pelicans look just like the airships in Call of Duty. There's actually one where there's like a guy with like a big heavy machine gun like standing there. They literally have like the same colored armors, like same visor. It's like, wow.
I thought this game was different.
Yeah.
Yes, AAA action movies starring big burly men will have very similar design choices.
No, I'm saying the armor looks exact.
Yes, they will have very similar design choices because you only could do future. How much future stuff can you really make?
Do they have to have the same pose? Like, do they have to?
Yes,
hold the gun
that's
the
very
same
common.
way?
With like, have you seen like posters and covers for games nowadays? They always usually have like a guy standing in front of it when it comes to like AAA first-person shooters. Dog. I'm not surprised that some of that stuff is meshing
hold
over
the gun
each
over
other.
your shoulder. Hold it to the other side. You don't have to be the exact same pose.
That with it.
That is hilarious. I never.
You don't have to
that.
You don't have to pull out a phone and call the exact same number.
Oh,
Be a little different. Call Domino's. Don't call freaking Papa John's. Like,
All
my
emergency
God.
pizza. I just feel that AAA games aren't AAA no more, and they need to get over that fact. They're not AAA no more. They're not worth the $65. They're not worth the microtransactions. Because the play times, because what we want is play time. We want to be able to show our friends what we're doing. Do you really want to show your friends how you buy stuff?
That's why I like games that are grindy and repetitive. Like when I
Monster
play
Hunter.
Monster Hunter, Dark Souls. Like I like a lot of like RPG games. Skyrim, just games where you could actually put a whole lot of time into and still have more to do, and all you did was pay $60.
You know, I didn't even mind like Titanfall 2 having no single player. I was fine with it just being multiplayer because you know what?
Titanfall 2.
I mean Titanfall. Whoops. You know, I got
Titanfall 2 just came out, boys and girls, just so you know.
Just so you know.
I'm excited. I want to wait because I don't want to do what I did with Titanfall, where I bought it for day one and then played it for one day, and I was like, okay,
What's next?
yeah.
Do I put my dick in the hole? I know, I'm in the same boat. You gotta wait for games. If you want it, you want it. But if you don't want it, or if you want to make a stand against the microtransactions, just don't use them. No?
Exactly.
Really what it comes down to. Because we all know that AAA games are trash at this point. Not even trash. They're just not as good as they could have been.
Some feel rushed, and you gotta wait for them to patch it and fix it.
Oh, don't
You
even
could
talk about patches.
You could just do the Call of Duty thing. Just have 3 different studios so that you have 3-year development cycles and everything.
And you spend a whole day downloading the fucking game. But
That doesn't even help it though. I mean, what was Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
At a certain, in terms of going back to Call of Duty thing though, at a certain point they have to merge their ideas because if we have 3 different games, 3 different companies doing 3 different things, it's going to be crazy. But anyways, that's a side thing though. All right, so that'll be our news of the week.
Hey, news of the week.
So let's finish up the show with some gaming spotlight where we talk about the new releases of the week. Alrighty, take it away, Crease Peepers, with the new releases of the week.
New releases.
Oh, Nix. Oh, is it oh no or oh yeah?
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You want to get sued? For PlayStation 4, we have Arcade Archives, The King of Fighters
94.
Atari Flashbacks, Classics Volume 1 and Volume 2. Blaze Blue, Central Fiction.
People still like Blaze Blue.
Yeah,
That's
it still gets a stage front at Evo.
That's crazy.
Forestry, 2017 The Simulation. What are you, like a park ranger or something?
Probably.
Growing trees?
I think you cut trees.
You're dressing up as Smokey and like preventing forest fires?
I want to see the PS Vita dating games. All right, let's get to that. I'm
Oh,
just
wait.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Still for PS4, we have Root Letter, SteamWorld Collection, which I would suggest. I like the SteamWorld games; they're pretty good. Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim Special Editions out now. Titanfall 2, Xbox One. You also have Atari Flashback Classics Volume 1 and 2. Elder Scrolls.
Good job, Pat. Good job,
Titanfall
Pat.
2.
I didn't know the
For
PS4
PS
got Titanfall 2. That's crazy.
Yeah, it went multi-platform this time around. It wasn't Xbox exclusive.
Yep.
That's
For,
Xbox
PlayStation.
Which, by the way, one side tangent. When they were showing off when the game went gold and the publisher did the thing where he showed the disc, like he was like, "Our game's finally gold. You'll get the game soon." And everything. It was a PlayStation disc. Everyone on the fucking internet lost their minds. Like, how fucking dare you? You Xbox made that game and blah blah blah. How dare you show that one and everything? And everyone had a whole fucking pissing contest. Can I say something? Fuck you, internet. Go on. Sorry. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's something that they still. God damn it!
What, console wars?
I've had console loyalty before, but I was never that bad. Like,
Console
God,
wars are as bad as this election.
it is. It is.
Oh.
So move on now. Sorry, I just had to say that. That was fucking
Well, the
ridiculous.
PlayStation Vita, because I know everybody got one of those. You also got Root Letter.
I wonder if that's a. I want to know if that's a dating sim. I'm gonna look it up while you continue.
I mean, it was on PlayStation 4, so I'm going to assume no. For PC, we got Carnival Games VR, Emergency 2017, Evil Orbs, Moto Racer 4, Owlboy, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim Special Edition. I don't know why you would get that. I mean, you can get all the mods on the regular one and make it look just as good.
Yeah.
So, and then Titanfall 2 and Wind Kings.
It's a visual novel / adventure game. So it's one of those visual novel games. So there might be some light dating in there, but it's not a dating sim, I would say. Yeah, look at all those. We've had so many released for PC, but look how low it was this week.
Yeah, there was a lot.
That's
but
weird. Oh yeah, Carnival Games VR. Remember when we were talking about that?
Oh,
That's
God.
out now. I never thought that would be there. Let's do our Carnival games in VR. Which
See how it came out so fast? I'm
Well,
gonna
no, that
say
was
it probably
about
still
Yeah.
looks as shitty as it does on the Wii.
That was about 2.5 months ago, I think, when we talked about that. A month? I don't remember exactly. It had to be 2 months
I
at
don't remember
least.
either.
You weren't on that one, so.
But I had Carnival Games for the Wii because I would put that on when I babysat my little cousin because he loved that.
Hey, man.
But the graphics on that were horrible. And
So
see
it
how
works perfect for VR.
I'm just saying, if it came out this fast, it probably looks just as bad as the Wii version.
They probably use the same assets, for sure. You know, like I said, I didn't expect it to come out, but it made sense. Carnival Games, VR, hey, makes sense. You know, it's just, never thought they'd do it.
Hey, look,
Basketball
I got a
games,
goldfish
VR.
in a bag in VR. Oh, I dropped the goldfish.
Oh, I dropped the goldfish. I didn't press the X button. I pressed the triangle button.
Let me try and pick up this goldfish or the game won't register it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my bag exploded. My fish is dying. Glub, glub, death.
Yes.
I guess
And then Call of Duty's next week, right?
Call of Duty is on the 4th.
Yes, that's going to be next week. Oh, no, that's going to be later this week. Why is that not on the list? Oh, yeah, because this list ends on Thursday. That's why.
And it's on the
Oh, no, it
2nd.
ends the second, this list. Yeah, that's what's weird. The list goes because it goes up for the week up to Tuesday. So it's like it ends on the second for Wednesday. So it's like weird.
So next week we get to talk about Call of Duty.
I guess you guys will. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna play the
no.
Call of Duty 4 on it, and that's
we
probably
won't,
it.
because I'm not buying it.
I'm gonna be playing both. So
I'm gonna buy it just for Call of Duty 4, and I hate to say it, I am actually buying
Is
it
it-
only for Call of Duty
is
4.
Call of Duty 4 gonna be its own game, or is it gonna be a game within the game?
It's its own game right now. If you already pre-ordered it, you can already play the single player. It's just they're not unlocking the multiplayer until the game comes out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm buying it. I'm buying it just because of. I'm buying it because of that. And
So you're not gonna play the Infinity at all with me?
Probably not. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna play it.
Fine. I guess I'm just gonna do what I did before.
The campaign.
Nope.
I'll play the campaign probably, but I'm not gonna play the multiplayer. I'm just
I'm
gonna
just
play
gonna
4.
be playing throwing knife.
You know what the funny thing is? I feel like everyone is not gonna play Infinity.
Gotta
and
remake
just
my
play
class.
Nah,
Knife.
I disagree. Call of Duty's still one of the biggest fucking games. It's like Madden at this point. I think people are still gonna play the game. It's just
Oh.
they're definitely getting a lot of people who are buying it because of 4 though too.
It's
They're
definitely
gonna,
one of the bigger shooters.
for sure. It's the fucking Mad. It's the fucking first person shooter of Mad. It's the Madden of first person shooters. That's what I was trying to say.
No, Battlefield, because it's made by EA.
Nah, Call of Duty. I would debate Call of Duty is bigger.
I would say Call of Duty is bigger.
I'd still say Call of Duty is bigger than Battlefield.
Battlefield is nice, but I feel like Call of Duty is bigger.
Battlefield is definitely bigger on PC than Call of Duty, but generally,
that's
I would
true.
still say Call of Duty is bigger
In consoles, Call of Duty will win.
for sure. I would still put my bottom dollar on that.
Well, yeah, because Battlefield is better on PC.
Battlefield
It is better on PC.
Battlefield is better on PC. That's why.
Already. Yep. Well, that'll be our show.
Yeah.
I want to thank Crazy Peepers and Artemis Prime for joining us as always.
Oh yes, even though I'm still a guest host.
God damn it, we'll fix everything one day.
Nope.
One day.
One day, and I'm
Gotta-
fucking up everything. Okay,
Gotta
there we
keep
go.
the minorities down.
And I'm also fucking up everything, as you can tell. I might as well keep that train going. Make sure you guys check out megastore.com for all the VODs and all the other stuff for the shows and all the news articles we do and video content and all this stuff. Make sure you like us on Facebook, search Remove from Play under shows. You can follow us on the Twitters at RFPTV. Add us to your circles and Google Plus while that's still a thing, as I feel like that's going to go away one day, Google Plus. And then join the forums, megascript.proboards.com to continue the conversation beyond the shows. This has
Google
been...
Plus is like Mufasa right now. He's like hanging on for dear life. Eventually, Twitter's
Brother,
gonna
help me!
die. And Twitter's gonna be like, nope.
Nope. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Google.
And then
Uh.
YouTube's gonna be crying, Daddy, wake up. Wake
Exactly.
up, Google Plus, Daddy.
Exactly. So this has been a Review for Play, Tuesday, November 1st, 2016, episode 169. We'll catch you all next week. Peace out, bitches.